Okay, let me clear out some energy. So, let me get myself together. So, yeah. Earlier, a lot has been going on. I'm gonna just start there. Like, a lot has been going on with me. Turtley. Off tops, like, yeah. Off tops, I just want people to kind of, as I move forward with this message, I kind of want people to don't take anything personal that I say. Like, this isn't any of my messages is not for anybody to, oh, well, I'm just gonna do this because Kristen said no, don't do it. You ain't gotta do what I say at all. Like, it doesn't make me any difference. I just know that the energy is urgent. That's all. I just know the energy is urgent. It could be urgent for you. It could be urgent for somebody you know. It could be urgent for Tim in, you know what I mean, Moscow. I don't know. All I know is the energy is coming through and it's urgent for whoever needs it. That's it. I was hearing, like, okay, so a lot has been going on with me. I've been dreaming like crazy. Just little kind of like them Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs have been, like, literally. I just been getting signs just out the ass. And one thing I heard clear is tread lightly. I heard what I heard. 1212. Wow. Okay. That's crazy because my mentor, she gets that number. Wow. She gets that number. Tread lightly. As I was in my commute, was that today or yesterday? No, that was today. That was today, y'all. Well, it was this man. You know, he was either an alcoholic or a crackhead. I don't know. He was just off something. It was early. And he might not have been either. He might just, you know what I mean? He just, you know, he just might be, like, so far tapped into, you know what I mean, another dimension, and he can't come back from it, you know, because that happened. And people often mistake people like that as crazy and then lock them up in institutes. But literally, he just kept yelling. The black is falling. The black is falling. The black is gonna fall. The black is gonna fall. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? Sirens start going off everywhere. And once again, I don't know what he meant by that. It will resonate with whoever. It will come out and it will form into a cohesive story. In some kind of way, if it needs to. But I heard, once again, tread lightly. Then earlier before I got to tread lightly. Similar to what's playing in the background now, but it was more specific for like Native Americans and like a shamanic journey, like meditation or whatever. And I meditated to that and then end up sleeping. Like literally, my spirit team wants me to do pretty much little to nothing. There's no like personal association with anybody. Like just do whatever you gotta do with your work or whatever, like during the day. Do that and then like literally rest. Whether it's meditate, whether it's bath, or like literally sleeping. Just do that. Like I be wanting to like do vendor events. I can't, like just something in regards to like crowds and people have been like really just like I just can't, you know, as much as I be wanting to do my own thing, like they like, no, don't, you know what I mean? So I heard coming out of that meditation and sleep, and it was like a good 3 hours. I started to pick up on Native American energy, and they like what they're in a sense, you know, like your grandparents or whatever, you know, they you know, come from a different, you know what I mean, different background, you know what I mean? And I ain't even just talking about religious or spiritual grandparents. I'm just talking about just old elderly people that just seeing something new for the first time, like on Life, like come through. My best friend coming through. That's our favorite movie together, and this is one of our favorite parts. But you know, like on Life, when they was literally locked up for so long, but then when he came out, Martin was like, what the, it was just looking like, what the fuck? Like, what is the afro? Like, why? Like, literally, that's how they are. Like, that's how the natives are. They're like, what the fuck are y'all doing? The blacks are falling. The blacks is gonna fall. What the fuck are y'all doing? Here they go. Come through. Here they go. What is happening? What the fuck are... They said, this is our land. Clean up our land. Clean up our land. What are y'all doing? This isn't how we intended this to be. Everything was gifted to you. This isn't what we intended this to be. The technology, they can't fathom what we are allowing technology to do to their land. And I'm getting native energy, Moorish energy, the originals. We are allowing things to happen on their native land, and they are like, I be damned. Like, literally. East 59, East card. Literally. I've said in lives before during my like spiritual training to make sure that I'm hearing like clearly and like picking up on energies clearly, I would have to literally in the heat face the east and either pray, whatever I was guided to do at that time. I used to have to purposely face the east directly, like towards the sun, whether or not the sun was directly to the east or not. But we all know the sun is in the east. Y'all, it's not a game. As much as we want to go around saying, oh, you know, religion or anything these days is, you know, specific to what everybody, you know, how everybody want to live their life in choice. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. Remove me from what I know is like my purpose and my calling. Remove me from that. Like, put that over, put that to the side, put that to the right, and then sit me right here to the left. Like, I don't care. I would love to live a life of, you know what I mean, let people just do them, right? Because that's me. That's me. But for the life of me, they snatch me up and say, hey, get this jewel right here, collect it, and then speak on it. Because it's serious. It's serious. And I see the seriousness in it. So, okay. Moving forward. Okay, I hear it. It does. They do it every time. They do it every time. This is how I know. This is how I know. This is how I know they're serious. Like, literally. Go to a lot of my urgent messages. Queen of Swords come out. Queen of Swords come out. They serious, y'all. This Chariot card is standing out. They serious. Something is not right with the frequency of the earth, and it's crumbling, it's destroying. There, and everybody got intentions, right? Going back to my post from earlier. Intention. Let's speak on the creator, whoever you call that creator, right? Whoever you call that creator, let's speak on that energy. That energy set intentions, spoke intentions out into the universe. Hence, now we got life form. In so many ways. We got people, animal, land, we got food, like we got life form. Those were his intentions, right? Whether it's a he, whether it's a she, to each their own. Whatever energy, however you want to categorize that energy. Set intentions. So the natives to this land, heavily connected to source, heavily connected. You would have to be the originals, right? You would have to hear the word, like you would have to see so far with this eye to be able to hear a certain word come from source, right? To be able to make the land flourish, right? Their intentions for this world was not what we see now. You know how we can have people kind of block our manifestation, you know what I mean, with either envy, greed, you know what I mean, just hate. The same things happen with their intentions. But us being the children of those natives, we literally sat, did no type of didn't do no protection work like me, you know what I mean? I tap into my ancestors to gain the protection I need so that I can like block people so that my manifestations could happen. We didn't do that. but we have everything that we need to do so. But because of our choices, what we just allow for the sake of entertainment, we're continuing to allow them to take over. It's no more taking kindness for weakness. Some of us aren't, what is it? Not crystal children. Some of us aren't indigos for no reason. Like the indigo children, what the fuck are y'all doing? And I'ma sum it up because everybody don't know what that is. But those that are like, I want to say, is it the 70s? 85? Like 80s? Like 80s babies? Some of it, like, I'm 36. Just put that out there. Yeah, that generation. My generation. My generation allowed a lot of the stuff that younger generations are doing. Because I look back at my mom. I look back at my mother and my aunt. And like my older cousins. There was a lot of like discipline instilled in them. But my generation got the energy of not giving a fuck. You know what I mean? Like that mindset or whatever. How our parents and our grandparents, you know what I mean, live. They just don't give a fuck. Like literally, we just don't give a fuck about rules and regulations or anything. But we take that and we use that attitude against each other. We don't use that energy for what it's supposed to be for. We don't use that I'm gonna just keep it, they like keep it in layman's terms. Cause I feel like the reason why, I was wanting to go live on my Love Naturally page, and I couldn't. And every time I feel like I'm pushed to go live in general, I feel like it's for specific people. I don't know who. I'm not about to tap in and ask specifically who it's for, because that ain't none of my business. All I'm doing is speaking. Yeah. The choices. Our choices is fucked up. What we choose for a dime is fucked up. Like literally. We causing our own war. We supposed to be literally reclaiming shit. Kristen get it. Kristen, like literally. Kristen Yafayanes. You know, I ain't even gonna say Kristen Yafayanes. Kristen Danielle McGill. That's my full name right there for y'all. Kristen Danielle McGill don't care. Kristen Danielle McGill be like, yup, to each their own. Because I'm about to do it like this. And I don't care what nobody has to say about it. Like literally. But I can't do, I can no longer do the things that I thought that I love anymore. I can't eat the same. I can't dress the same. I can't go to the same places. I can't be around the same people. I can't look at the same shit. I'm say it like I've said it in readings before, because it's coming out stronger and stronger, stronger and stronger. Literally, especially now that we in the energy leading up to Thanksgiving and stuff. But our choices, that to each their own, that shit is killing us. It's killing us. It's killing us. Another download I got. When people get in that energy and get so offended, right? Because me going back to Kristen Danielle McGill, she found offense in a lot of stuff, and now literally shadow work, more shadow work, and more shadow work. Why is everybody so offended these days? Why? Like I said, going back to a download I got. Why don't you believe that the creator, right? Whoever you want to call that creator, there's many names for that energy. What makes you think that he or she did not appoint so-called officials, or let's say officials, or just let me put it like this, because this is how they showed it to me. We all work, right? In some form or fashion, we work. If you got a 9 to 5, you know what I mean, you work for a company. That company has a management team, right? Corporate. These people are appointed to manage and do, you know what I mean, do things for the corporate world. So what makes you think there's not people appointed to speak on corporate's behalf when it comes to the spiritual? What makes you think that you may not be one of those people if you did the shadow work? What makes you think that your story that you live, those rough times, those hard times, isn't for somebody else? And once you do the shadow work and get off the high horse of to each their own, I can do whatever I want to because this is that, it don't hurt me, or it don't, whatever the case is. Once you get off that high horse and tread lightly and realize that the black is falling yet again, yeah, we coming up, we rising up. Trust me, I've done enough spirit work to assist in that energy. But it's some of y'all, it's somebody that I'm talking to that needs to tread lightly, do they shadow work, because you could be appointed and rise up. Get that pay raise, get that upgrade, and be appointed to corporate in the spiritual community, in the spiritual world. They tired. They tired. And they reclaiming their land back. But it only takes, I'm hearing specifically, it only takes coded individuals. Certain energies, certain literal hierarchy energies can only come through certain coded individuals. They can't just come through just anybody. They need a solid team. Like, I feel like this, they like, because in a dream that I just recently had, I literally went through an initiation. Like, I went through, and how it was set up just for me to like get it or whatever. Basically I got jumped in. I got jumped into a game, like literally in my dream. Specifically, like literally whatever. And don't, goodness, shit, like forgive me, I am just like I have to put the disclaimer up for the music. I am not a fucking crip, y'all. God damn. Shit. But like literally my spirit team shows up in blue. So that's why I wear the blue like I do. That's why I rep it like I do. My spirit team from like a lot of them. And they also come in both colors, but that's another thing. But anyway, in my dream, literally I was initiated into like a spirit game, as you will. But like literally I feel like right now, me coming on here and speaking, like it's time for people to go ahead and release a lot of certain energies that's holding you back, that you don't realize it's holding you back. But kind of take the time to sit with what I'm saying. If you feel a certain level of resistance to what it is that I'm saying, to certain things that I post, to just certain things that I say, certain things that I post, sit with it. Even if you still don't see the wrong in it, you know what I mean? Sit with it for a little bit. And then like really just